Hi guys, Kaze here. Welcome back. We're back with some more Secrets of Me. So let's see what happens next. And if, sorry, dog. If Meguru will open up to us and tell us why he thinks he's a horrible person, because apparently he thinks, "Do you think I'm a rich man?" So let's see what happens in chapter 9. Let's get started. Meguru, let's get a room first. Yeah. I pulled Meguru's arm and brought him to a private room. He feebly sat down on the bed, and I sat next to him. What do you mean you've done something terrible? It's about Saki. Did you find anything out? I looked into it. It becomes clear that Saki's been hiding something. Meguru smiled at his own misfortune and sighed. I guess Saki really doesn't love me. That can't be. But I reaped what I sowed. I never explained why all those women are around me. Why not? You talked to me about it, didn't you? That's because you asked me about it directly. Meguru looked even more depressed as he spoke. I came closer and put my right hand on Meguru's cheek. You know, the way he looks right now looks more like, instead of him being like a pervert, maybe it's just the mood it's in right now, but it looks like he's been crying. It makes me feel so sad for him. Noriko? Please, continue. I'm listening. He looked into my eyes and nodded. Saki's always been so jealous and interferes with my efforts to make other women smile. I can't stand that about her and avoid talking to her because of her envy. Meguru pushed his lips into the palm of my hand. His eyes were trembling and his face was pale. I couldn't believe Meguru was looking at me like this. Noriko, how do I look? Let me see. Very, very sad, honestly. What do you mean? Do you think I'm a terrible person too? I can never think that. I spoke slowly to ensure Meguru heard what I was saying. His stiff face started to loosen up a bit. You're the only person I know who's so frank. Noriko. Meguru started to hug me lovingly. However, it felt like he was begging for forgiveness rather than trying to seduce me. Still, I'm sure Saki wouldn't feel the same way. Meguru. I knew that Meguru was in so much pain. Why didn't Saki try to understand his feelings? If Meguru continued to be with her, he wouldn't find happiness. Noriko. I tried persuading Meguru while he held me in his arms. I understand your desire to make everyone smile. His method seemed a bit of a problem, but he wasn't a bad person. So don't go making a face like that. I put my arms around his body and brought his face into my chest. Okay. Noriko. I couldn't believe how much Meguru had been worrying about his relationship with Saki. I gently stroked the back of his head, and Meguru hugged me more tightly. I wish you had been the one to stand beside me. Meguru. I was sure Saki was a bad match for Meguru. Was it my duty to save him from her? At the very least, I had to teach Meguru what true love was behind Saki's back. I needed more alone time with him, and in order to do that, in that case, why don't you try loving someone behind Saki's back? Are you saying I should get a girlfriend? Meguru looked at me with a puzzled look on his face. Yes, we had to test Saki to see if she really loves you. Okay, plan. After remembering the conversation I had with Meguru a few days prior, I let out a sigh. Had I picked a fight with Saki? Am I done for? Ding dong. The doorbell suddenly rang, so I went to the front door. Hey, how are you doing, my dear Noriko? Huh? Why are you here, Meguru? How do you even know where I live? Next to him was a 30-foot limousine. Okay, hi. This was the first time I had seen him in a while. Meguru, why are you here at this time of night? After considering what you said, I finally made up my mind. The hesitation he had shown in his face a few days ago was completely gone. What are you talking about? What you said was testing my fiancé. I devised the plan using my privileges as a CEO. I'm called a Grand Tour of the Fully Reserved Queen Mary. I'm sure my investors will love it. Huh? You reserved the Greenberry Hotel? And you're gonna let it sail? Yes, is there some kind of problem with that? Like, believe it. An extravagant boat like that could host around 6,000 guests. He did all of this just to test his fiance's love for him? How does that even work out? Don't you think it's a good idea? But how are you going to test Saki? She's waiting at home right now, and I'm avoiding all the girls I've been supporting. Oh, that's not going to... Okay. This is going to be interesting. What? In other words, we weren't going to have any alone time together? If I'm going to test her love for me, this would be the most efficient way, right? No, why had he invited all of his mistresses? But was this my chance to teach him about true love? I could outdo all the women and could teach him what true love was. I started to get fired up. You'll allow me to escort you, won't you? The guru confidently held up his right hand to me. I made up my mind. Yes, I'll win no matter what it takes. Win? I asked if I could escort you. Meguru tilted his head after hearing my declaration. Oh, no, I was talking to myself. Okay, then let's be on our way. The boat leaves in 1 hour. Meguru suddenly lifted me up after putting his hands on my back and behind my knees. I'm not ready to leave yet. You can do all your preparations in the car. Shall we? Meguru opened the back door of the limousine as he carried me. He threw me into the leather seat. Okay. There's a lot to take in all at once. Have a look. Meguru opened a suitcase that was lying next to him. I bought some dresses and jewelry that would look great on you. You brought this many? My heart couldn't handle each and every surprise Meguru had for me. I'll dress you up beautifully before we get to the boat. Meguru climbed into the car and hung over me. My knee was turned over on the seat, and he kissed it with a smirk on his face. Come on, let's go. His smile was very suggestive. I felt a little nervous about the events that would unfold tonight. The two of us had arrived and stepped into the extravagant Queen Mary. Oh, Noriko, do be careful not to leave my side. Mr. Yakushi, thank you so much for inviting me tonight. Oh, hey, Meggy Poo, you're here. This is gonna get awkward. Meguru was instantly surrounded by a copious amount of women in dresses. Bonk. Whoa! One woman had pushed me out of the way. That was a close one. Some of these girls might be as tyrannical as Saki. However, Meguru is the one who helped me get rid of myself as an ugly girl mentally. It was my turn to make Meguru happy. I wasn't going to lose to anyone, and so the curtain had opened on our turbulent cruise. Oh, dear God. At midnight, I chuckled to myself. My first line of defense was perfect. I had planned 100 listening devices around the ship. I thought I was out of money. How in the world did I afford all this crap? Well, I think I'll listen in on one to test it. I changed the frequency to listen to the device in Meguru's room. I heard a lot of static until... Splash! Is that sound coming from his bathroom? I started to panic. I had such good, strange timing. The water stopped flowing and I heard Meguru's sigh. I should have expected as much from a top-of-the-line listening device. I listened closely and analyzed what was going on. You really need to analyze that? Oh, God! oh, God. This is getting weird. Oh, Noriko. Girl let a deep breath and said my name. I was getting anxious. Why did I feel so dirty all of a sudden? How should I dress her up tomorrow? The black dress and diamonds? Or maybe... I panicked and I turned off the listening device. Okay, it was not what I thought it was, but okay, it still was just like, oh shit. This is too nerve-wracking. But why was my heart racing so much? Had I inched my way into something dangerous, or had I already dived in? No, I couldn't have. I decided to listen on him every day of the cruise, and so my first day of the Queen Mary ended as I started to dream in my sleep. Oh, good God. A few days later, plop. I came back to the room and threw myself onto my bed. Okay, that's not the right plop then. This is so much more fun than I originally thought. I've been unsure of how things were going to go, but today at the party hall, Meguru had looked at me with his slightly mischievous gaze. That black dress looks great on you, but with this, you'll start to sparkle. Okay. Meguru went behind me and put diamond and sapphire necklace on me. He started to hug me. I think I trust myself to him. Thank him. Blush. Just trust, yeah. I entrusted my body to Meguru. Noriko. Meguru kissed the back of my neck as the light shined on it. You're going to be a good girl tonight with your pure, innocent beauty. You look so sexy in that tight black dress. You're just my type. Okay. He said I was just his type. Hearing that had made me so happy. Oh, that's right. It's about time for me to listen in on him today. I changed the frequency to the listening device in Meguru's room. There's a lot of static, but I finally locked into the right device. Meguru, you look so handsome. I heard an unexpected voice. I could feel the pheromones exuding from her voice. I was listening to a device I had played in Meguru's room, right? I double-checked the frequency, but without a doubt, it was his room. Why are there women in Meguru's room? I listened carefully. Meguru, give me one too. I really like the one with the big diamond on it. I like that platinum one. Take whichever ones you like. I was appalled. Was this some kind of joke? I preferred some cash. Here, have as much as you want. It sounded like paper was being thrown around. What was going on? Yay, money! Oh, this is why we love you so much, Meguru. What? I covered my mouth at this unbelievable situation. What in the world was Meguru doing in his room? I had to stop him at once. I don't know anymore. So this is so confusing. What in the ever-loving heck's going on? Yay, 65%, I guess? I don't know. Oh, I'm so confused. Well, that wraps up chapter 9, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Let me know what you thought of this chapter in the comments below, and I'll see you later. Bye! Kaze out.